Hey, welcome back to the Brewers Cup Championships here in Boston, Massachusetts. We have 2 more competitors left today for round 1, which is happening today and tomorrow. And by the end of tomorrow, we will find out who's going into the finals on Sunday. So make sure you stay tuned over the next few days. We have 2 more competitors left today for round 1. Next up, we have representing Cafe Vita from Seattle, Washington, Sam Spillman. Got a nice little crowd here. She is just finishing up on her setup time. So just to remind everyone what's going on, right now what you're seeing is the open service for the U.S. Brewers Cup Championships. Open service sees each competitor brewing and presenting coffee for 3 sensory judges and 1 head judge. And the cups are judged on uniformity and the overall workflow, as well as sensory and presentation flow. So I think Sam is just going to be finishing up in a few minutes, and we're going to get the judges on stage. Stay tuned. All right, and we've got our judges coming in.
Hi.
Sam, take it away.
My name is Sam. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Kayla. Kayla, nice to meet you. Hi there.
Evan,
nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Kevin.
Hi, I'm Adrian.
Adrian, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Can I get my music, please? You guys ready? Okay. Time. Hi, my name is Sam, and today I get to serve you coffee, a simple act of ritual, kindness, and hospitality, which has turned into all of this. Judges, I've spent countless hours tasting the coffee we're going to share today, testing different brew methodologies, and learning all I could from the producers. The research process was overwhelming. I didn't know how I was going to explain it all in just 10 minutes. But then I realized coffee is so much simpler than we make it out to be sometimes. And this coffee is already innovative, complex, and truly unique. So today, I want to let the coffee speak for itself. Because when you have a coffee as special as this, all I needed was a little bit of water, a little bit of time, and people to share it with. So let's begin. The coffee I'll be sharing with you is a natural geisha from La Palma El Tucán. It was grown at 1,900 meters in the Cundinamarca region of Colombia and fermented using a bioinnovation process. Feel free to reference to the cards to your right for that information if you forget. Learning more about this bioinnovation process, oddly enough, taught me a valuable life lesson, that by utilizing the best parts of your environment to help you grow, you can become the best version of yourself. And that, my friends, is exactly what La Palma did with this bioinnovation lot, resulting in a cup profile I had never experienced before. So what is bioinnovation? Very simply put, you take ripe geisha cherries and microorganisms found in the soil at the farm. You marry the 2 together, place them in clay pots that are dug into the ground, seal the clay pots, and allow it to anaerobically ferment for 110 hours. When done fermenting, you extract the cherries from the clay pots, lay them out on raised dry beds for 34 days. When all is said and done, that spent pulp is put back into the soil for nutrients. It's pretty cool, right? But what does this mean for the cup? Starting with that geisha variety, you get florals and delicate fruit flavors. Next, the microorganisms that were carefully selected from the soil at the farm were selected based on their ability to produce enzymes, alcohols, and organic acids. Resulting in a berry-like acidity and creamy body. Then the anaerobic fermentation creates clarity while producing lactic acid as a byproduct. The lactic acid helps to maintain the integrity of the body and the mouthfeel in the cup. And lastly, the controlled drying on raised beds enhances all these qualities and locks them into place. The overall experience of this coffee is a balance of florals, followed by coating sweetness, a mouthfeel that is dense, and acidity that is stringing it all together. So when it came to brewing this coffee today, I wanted to mimic La Palma's goal. I wanted to highlight I wanted to create a transparent expression of this geisha variety. So here's what I did. I started with these Oria V3 flatbed brewers that are designed with larger gaps in the bottom. This encourages a faster brew time while allowing me to grind finer for a more even extraction. Highlighting the acidity and sweetness in the cup. I'm using filters with slightly larger pores, which allows me to grind finer. That allows me to utilize my fines while maintaining my desired contact time, highlighting the body and the balance in the cup. I'm starting with 13 grams of coffee to 180 grams of water. I found this was concentrated enough to allow the flavors to pop while maintaining balance in the cup. I'm completing each brew with 4 pours. The first 2 pours are poured at a slower rate or faster rate of 5 grams per second in order to agitate, to drive out those gases and saturate the bed. The last 2 pours are slowed down to 3 to 4 grams per second. In order to extract those desired acids and sugars and create balance in the cup. So when you experience this coffee for the first time, you will experience an aroma of dried rose and raspberry jam. The flavors when hot are that of cranberry, raspberry, and fresh strawberry. When warm, the raspberry and cranberry combine to create sweet hibiscus tea. You also experience ripe strawberry, fresh pineapple, and cacao nib. When cool, that fresh pineapple transforms into caramelized pineapple. You will also experience ripe mango and vanilla. The aftertaste in this coffee from hot to cool is consistent with notes of rose and cacao nib. The acidity in this coffee when hot is tartaric, reminding me of cranberry or hibiscus tea. When warm, the tartaric acidity evolves to citric acidity, reminding me of fresh pineapple. And when cooled, that citric acidity mellows, reminding me of ripe pineapple. The body in this coffee, when hot, is soft, reminding me of warm oolong tea. From warm to cool, becomes dense and juicy, reminding me of guava nectar. You will find balance in this coffee from the transition of red fruits to yellow fruits, the weighty body, all the way to that lingering finish. Today, you will be drinking this coffee from cups designed to highlight acidity, sweetness, and aroma, the three qualities that make that geisha variety so special. So when you drink this coffee today, and when I call time, please remove the lid, stir 3 times, take in the aroma, and drink directly from the cup today. And judges, I want to thank you for our time today together and leave you with this last thought. How can we mimic La Palma's bioinnovation process in our own lives? To remove the things that are not good for us, to choose the things that are, and to help each other become the best versions of ourselves, as individuals and as an industry. The future of coffee is dependent on us, progressing how we learn and understand each other and coffee. Thank you so much, and time.
And that was Sam Spillman. Hey, Sam, come on over here. Dang, I got chills watching you.
Yay,
that was really good. That was a real, I think, gear change from your experience in the barista comps. Hey, so.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah,
Yeah.
What was so different about it, and how do you feel now after having?
I think it's a little more of a vulnerable experience, just because in barista, not to downplay it, but you get to hide behind these different ingredients, play with your milk, play with all these different ingredients, where with Brewer's Cup, it's coffee and water, and you just have to make it taste good.
Super intimate.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's very intimate.
Oh, man. And who would you like to thank in the audience today, or anyone at home watching you? What would you like to say?
First and foremost, my husband. He is always there to support me through thick and thin. Also, my Vita team. Cafe Vita has been the biggest support. Thank you, Vita. And from being away from the industry for 2 years, isolated at home, I want to thank everyone here. This routine could not have happened without the help of so many people. And with such a tight time of like a month and a half, I had to call in some favors with a lot of people, and I'm very thankful for that community.
I mean, that's how we do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how we do it. Well, everyone, Sam Spillman from Cafe Vita. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
All right. And I do believe we're going to launch very shortly into our last competitor's routine today, Murray Leibovitz, representing Salt City Coffee from Syracuse, New York. And yeah, stay tuned in a few minutes.